Hello and welcome. This is Rooflemonger. And my friends, in today's video, we're going to be talking about that upcoming balance patch we're going to be getting for Dragon Ball FighterZ, the one that will be coming with Master Roshi. Now, we all know the balance patch has a lot of chance to shake up the meta, give a lot of characters a chance that didn't really have one before, maybe knock a couple of characters down a peg. But what we specifically are going to be talking about in this video is the ability for a patch to potentially revert what I think the community at large would agree is a mistake. Now, what exactly was that mistake? Well, it was the fact that they changed up Super Saiyan Goku's down+Medium, aka his 2M. Nobody was happy with that change, it would seem, and Super Saiyan Goku, despite the fact he's got a lot else to offer, he definitely fell off the face of the earth thanks to that. Now, of course, Season 3 being Season 3, also the fact that a lot of their character got beam assist, C assist, all that kind of stuff. The fact that SSJ Goku had the overwhelming beam assist, and a lot of other characters had a lot of good assists too. That certainly helped the downfall, as it were, of Super Saiyan Goku. But it suffices to say, nobody was happy with how they changed his down+Medium. So let's talk about it. So here we are now in training mode, and we got our frame data turned on so you can see how fast everything is. And on top of having Super Saiyan Goku, I got Blue Goku and I got Base Goku because they got the exact same 2M, down M, animation-wise anyways. And now in Season 3 Dragon Ball FighterZ, say point blank, as fast as possible, Goku, Super Saiyan Goku's down M, hits at 14 frames, as you can see here. Now Blue Goku will hit at 10 frames. And Base Goku will also hit at 10 frames. Now here's the thing, okay, yes, it's slower, obviously, right? So it's 4 frames slower, and considering the others are 10 frames, that makes it basically 40% slower, right? But it was given some increased range. So you can see here, from the round start position, it can connect against Cooler, and say Blue Goku, he could not, right? So, okay, whatever. Except Base Goku, you can easily connect, right? It takes a couple extra frames because it's later in the active frames, but he still gets to connect. Now, you could compare that, well, okay, it's later in the active frames, and since, Super Saiyan Goku got longer range move, whatever, except at the exact same distance, Super Saiyan Goku also has to go into his later active frames, and it winds up hitting on the 16th possible frame. So, in this scenario, this move still hits faster from the enhanced distance, as it were. Now, to be fair, if we take like a step backwards here, yeah, Base Goku, he's going to whiff, right? And if we take a step backwards with Super Saiyan Goku, he's not going to whiff. He will hit. So he does now have that much more range before. Of the Gokus originally before this change, it was Base Goku who had the most range, and now Super Saiyan Goku definitely has more range overall. Another thing that was changed with Super Saiyan Goku, the down M, was the recovery frames. So if it whiffs, it takes him all of 39 frames to recover. Now, Dragon Ball being Dragon Ball, you can like vanish a whiff and all that, but still, right? Base Goku, if he completely whiffs the moves, 36 frames, so recovers faster. And Blue Goku, if he completely whiffs the moves, 30 frames, so he recovers the fastest of all three. So if you had to make it a contest between the three Gokus, I would definitely say Base Goku is the winner. He's still got the range while having the speed, if you're doing it point blank, for either block pressure or staggers or whatever, right? He's got the speed, he's got the range, so overall, if you got to say there's a winner at all, it is him, and definitely not Super Saiyan Goku, who kind of got lost out in the mix here. Now, once again, this is a deeply unpopular change. And on top of the fact now there's a lot better assist options. You don't always have to go with Super Saiyan Goku for your beam. Between that and the 2M nerf, which a lot of people just don't like, Goku fell off the map. Goku was a force in basically all points of the game's history, except for Season 3 and onwards, because, he was a great all-rounder. He was a great character as an anchor because he could play quote-unquote Street Fighter better than a lot of other characters. When it was just down to you and your fundamental ability to control space and just play the game, he was a great pick. And honestly, yeah, that down M, it was a pretty good thing about it, because he could tap people at the exact toe range and just combo out and just go from there. And his ability to do that is lessened, and that one, with a much more assists there, his ability and attractiveness as an anchor is lessened as well. Now, it's never meant to be that any of the Gokus were like the down M, 2M gods, right? Like Cooler here, he's got a way better down M than all these guys, and it's way faster. At 12 frames, you can hit from this far away, right? So they were never meant to be like the giant button space monsters in that regard, but still, it was a great tool, and it got changed, and people aren't happy with it, and it leads us to the core crux. Now that we have a balance patch happening, yes, things will be changed, absolutely, but should certain things be reverted? They should go back to the way that they were. Now, I would argue there's quite a few things that should be reverted, not just, say, Super Saiyan Goku's 2M, but yeah, I think this is the poster boy of this argument. Should a couple characters have things go back to the way they were? Once again, Super Saiyan Goku, this is an Omega unpopular thing. I think maybe this was like the least popular change throughout the entirety of the patch. And it also kind of highlights in a lot of patches in a lot of fighting games. A lot of times you get the character that gets buffs that didn't deserve it, and a lot of times you get the character that gets the nerf that didn't deserve it, right? In Season 3, getting buffs that didn't deserve it, I would definitely say base Vegeta, right? He was already an amazing character and he got a bit of a buff. And no one but nobody was asking for this change for Super Saiyan Goku, and while he was a very strong, very reliable character, you know, you wouldn't say he was killing the game or nothing, right? People were pretty happy with the fact you could just slap him on the back of any old given team, and it would work for the most part. Now that we just went through that, and I showcased Goku versus, you know, the other Gokus that share the same normal, I want to throw it to you. What do you think about this specifically? Are you happy with this? Are you okay with it? Did you play Goku before and you don't play him anymore because of this? Would you like to see it reverted, or do you think it's fine just the way it is? Either way, let me know in the comments below, because this balance patch coming up is probably the last, well, I don't even think probably, I think it's near guaranteed. It's the last balance patch we're getting till probably Season 4 of Dragon Ball FighterZ, and who knows when that's going to start up, right? So yeah, this is probably going to be it for a long time, so whatever changes are put into place now, it's gonna be it for a goodly while. So now is the time to have your voice be heard on this matter. And with that said, I guess we reached the end of this video. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well. Go out and play some Dragon Ball.